The place, say yo, watch them, correct? Got you all in check.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. It's the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Here's Robinson with the return. And he takes the return out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 23-yard line.
Ross out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Ross now from the gun. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Seahawks force the turnover on the first series of this game. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
First down throw here from Milrow. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on. Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bob. Here we go. Check, check up.
3rd and long. Here's Milrow. On the move, hit it right. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Myers' kick is good, and that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Robinson with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass brought in. There's the intensity we expected in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Complete left side to Robinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He finds Neighbors right side. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now running with Devin Singletary. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Wilson to the air. Screen pass here for Singletary. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Go 14.
Wilson now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this run is going to place it inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Come on. Set. Hey, check. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Bill Rowe from the gun. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Moving off into the red zone. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Rock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. possession. It's Wilson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of him.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Throwing again is Russ. It's to Singletary on the check down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking down to 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Wilson. That's into the hands of Singletary. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
On 1st down, this is Singletary. They can do it on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was trying to get it to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey, 0-0.
Wilson out of the pistol. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, check.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Go check.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on the right.
19 tight.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60. 3.
From the gun, Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Ready. Hurt. 70 Lions. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. It's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
70, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit. He's tackled after about a 1 yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Picked off by Tyler Newman. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
They start the drive with Singletary. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He's off the yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Wilson, a quick throw, complete. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got him going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Giants who have 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
14. Brings up 2nd and 2 on the Seahawks' 42-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Russ is cooking again. It's on target to Johnson. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
1st down, here's Russ. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Russ now from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Driving 60. Steady.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Let's go now. Mikey, AC.
Now it's Milrow. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Third, ready. Cowboy 80.
Milrow looking to throw. Cox, Cooper Cup makes the play. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He was good on his 1st attempt, and his 2nd coming off the edge, and it's blocked! So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
3rd quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will pick me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Shot 60, shot 60.
Milrow with it on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
the incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Walker running to the right. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
18, right here. Get it.
To the air, Milrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He's got this at the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Work it quick. 280.
From the gun, it's Wilson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now an inside give to Singletary. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Brought down by Ernest Jones. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Wilson now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did. We've got a Seahawk that is injured out there. They're going to tend to him now. They've got 1st down from the 31.
19 Charger, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
Milrow from the gun. That's Cup on the slant. And he's going to be touchdown brought. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Milrow hangs on to it. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's out to end a nice little run there. I don't think he's going to get to keep the yardage. That penalty flag might wipe this away. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Check smash. Check smash. Ready. Come nice. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now. Milrow. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 6, go.
To throw. Here's Milrow. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Viking 18.
Second and 6 now. Pass is caught by Horton. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All on the 45, first and 10.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
At the 40-yard line.
On the 6.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, Milrow. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Seahawks football, just 1 quarter away from a postseason victory. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Here's Milrow to throw. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First and goal, here's Walker. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Leads to second and goal.
At
the Giants.
Walker again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for third and goal. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on fourth and goal.
Kate, you could just kind of feel it. That was a challenge this defense took personally. You want to run it at us? You're going to try to run it at me? I'm going to stuff it before you get started.
Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Myers' kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Here's Robinson with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. On 1st down, it's Wilson. Oh no, they get him yet again! And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
So now a 2-point try coming from Milroe and the Seahawks.
Let's go now. Warriors, Hawk 70, Hawk, go.
He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Wilson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
From the 28. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Defense getting in on the farm, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast, but never...
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Second and 13. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Nick Emanwari. Broke through the tackle. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
On the jump.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey. 70 Lions. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Y'all gotta pardon my taste. Y'all can't talk about
Ready, ready.
Offense to the line for second down.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Walker down from the gun. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
A less than ideal third and 8 here.
Ready. Ready.
Milrow now to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Jason Myers now going to try to knock this through for the Seahawks. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Myers' kick is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Giants just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Ross off the play fake. Headed out right. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Got to hurry this to the line. Wilson on first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second down run by Singletary. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the red zone now. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Zach Moss, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football! All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was two things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Pass caught by Moss. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they get this down to the 28. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Wilson out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Hey, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Trying again, following the sack. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Gotta go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes, one final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do.